This is just incredible! Kiwis, where are you? Can understand why the tourists aren't here, but oh yes, the silver lining of COVID. Okay, this is going to be great. So the intention is the Northern Circuit, and so we're heading off to Mount Ngaurahoe Hut right now. Pretty clagged in. We've had a little bit of a stern talking to by the lady at the information centre, but we'll get to the hut and see what's going on. So yeah, follow us as Arnold and I walk hopefully clockwise around Mount Ngaurahoe. We're almost at the hut. It's taken us how long, Arnold? Just on 3 hours. It's a wet, wild day. But hey, I would rather be out here tramping in this awesome weather than in some cozy house somewhere. This is awesome. Any signs of life? No, no life. Oh, this is all to ourselves. Awesome.
Welcome, Dave.
Oh yes, coffee. Oh, so good to have some heat. It's going to take a while to dry our gear out though. It's day 2, we're at the Mount Ngaurahoe Hut. It's 8:15. So we're heading on up to the Emerald Lakes now. That's around about 3 to 4 hours. Then we're going to hang a right, drop down and head towards Tongariro Hut. And that's about another 1 to 2 hours. So I'd never been up on this ridgeline and I was pretty keen to try that, but today I'm with Captain Conservative, so we're going to be heading back out onto the Tongariro Crossing just to play it safe. There's a hut just there. This is the Tongariro Crossing. My mate Captain Conservative. Serious, how amazing is this? There is nobody here. Last time I was here about 4 years ago, it was like a trail of ants. This is just incredible! Kiwis, where are you? Can understand why the tourists aren't here, but oh yes, the silver lining of COVID. Okay, so we're at what is called the Soda Springs Valley. If you wanted to go off to Soda Springs, that's it up there. I've been many times. So this is what they call the Devil's Staircase. So we're going to wind our way up here now. So this is something like about 300 metre elevation. We're going to head up onto the crater, South Crater. And yeah, but Normally, seriously, normally when I'm here, this place is just full of people.
Fantastic, looking back at Soda Springs, eh?
So Arnold's getting a little bit tired of my company and he's found somebody else to chat to.
Yeah, she was saying it's not bad conditions, we can go on. I think it's pretty good. What do you reckon?
So don't forget, this is an alpine hike. Arnold and I have got full storm gear, our crampons and our ice pick. So this is a decision turnaround point. If you're not confident or experienced in this kind of clagged in weather, this might be a good time to consider turning around. But as for me and my friend and his new friend,
we shall carry on to the next point.
So we're at the beginning of the South Crater. This is another decision making point. We still have visibility between the poles. There's another party of about 6 hikers in behind us, so that's comforting. If I was here on my own, at this point I might consider turning around, but we've got Arnold with me, and so we're just going to head to the end of this crater where we start to ascend up the red crater, and that's another decision making point for me, and that's often where I've had to put crampons on. Okay, so we're at the far end of the South Crater. We're just heading up on the red crater edge. So all of us are just stopping and putting on our crampons. And once again, if you don't have experience, you're not confident in this, you should have turned around by now. So be responsible, but Arnie and I will carry on. So that's Arnie and I at the top of the red crater. Historically I've always found that the most dangerous. I'm going to start descending soon down to the Emerald Lakes. As you can see on the Tongariro Crossing, we're at the 8k sign. Down and behind the Emerald Lake, and then we're heading down to this valley. Here she is, Tongariro Hut. A welcome sight. So we're here at Tongariro Hut. It's taken us around about 5.5 hours from Ngauruhoe Hut to tramp here. This is a really well appointed hut. It comes with 26 bunks. It has a wood fire, toilets, plenty of running water. Now if you're going to stay here and you've prepaid, you're going to be paying around about $36. But if you turn up because you thought you weren't going to pay and the warden catches you, you're going to pay $64 at the moment in 2020 prices. So we're sitting at an elevation around about 1,360 meters, and this hut was built in 1970. So this is part of the Great Walk. If you're outside of season like we currently are, although it was pretty hairy coming across from the red crater today, I think it's normally about $5. But Arnold and I, we're just passing through, and so we're just checking out the hut, having a brew, and then carrying on. The valley that we head back up tomorrow, back to Whakapapa. So Whakapapa's up around about here, over that. Of course this is Mount Ngaurahoe, and this is Mount Ngaurahoe. It used to be called Mount Doom until people got precious about that name. At the end of a long hike, there's just something beautiful about seeing the hut for the first time. Oh. How magnificent is that sight? How magnificent is this sight? Oh, so good. Hi guys, so we're at Waihounui Hut. It's a 28 bunker. This thing I think was built in 2010, so she's pretty damn new. And I think we're sitting up around about 1,000 meters, 1,100 meters. So we've just come from Tongariro. It was around about 3.5 hours for us. Of course, I'm filming as well. So it's been a pretty big day coming in from Ngauruhoe Hut. So a lot of my gear is still quite wet, so I want to crack on this. And I'm feeling like I'm at home because Outdoorsman Dave found a whole pile of firewood and an axe, and sadly there's really no paper around, so I have found a bit of candle. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use a little bit of candle to help start the kindling, so let's hope this all works. I will add that off season this is a serviced hut. So that means that it's 3 tickets, and that means that's 15 New Zealand dollars. In season, this is a great walk, and I'm not too sure what that would mean. It's probably something like about $65 for a hut. You can't use your backcountry hut pass for a great walk. And I would highly recommend that you prepay at an information centre. It's a pretty good start. Then we'll go up to the next size. Right, so initially we want to open the vent right up to draw the air in. Get this cracking. It's actually looking pretty damn good.
How amazing is this hut? Massive big map. I'm setting up and hopefully I'm going to get all my gear dry tonight.
So it looks like we're going to get things pretty nice, warm and toasty. So tomorrow we're going to be heading back to Whakapapa village. That's where our car is parked. We'll need to pop into the information centre and let them know that we've arrived. So we've done the Tongariro Northern Circuit, Tongariro Crossing and the Ngauruhoe Northern Circuit, and there'll be a little bit of videoing in the morning as I show you the outside of this amazing hut. But for now, Arnold and I are just going to really enjoy a nice cosy fire. At Waihounui, this is a historical hut. So this was actually built in 1904 and it was actually used as the first Ruapehu ski club in around about the 1914s, I think it was. And then eventually skiing went over to Whakapapa in around about the 1920s, 1928, something like that. So this thing is a real piece of history. Mate, that's you coming out of the wild.
Smile on the dial. Good job.
How awesome is that?
So just a bit of toilet etiquette. On a composting toilet, always close the lid. You always need to have your own toilet paper, and if you can find any after COVID, always have an alcohol sanitizer. So you should always just carry this with you every time you go tramping. You just gotta love New Zealand, don't you? How's it going, folks? So I've literally just finished doing the Northern Ngaurahoe circuit. Just in at the information centre because we signed our intentions out on Sunday. So look, I think we've actually done this really well. From Whakapapa car park, you get a ticket so you can park here, down to Mangangpopo, only 3 hours, crap day, but that's a great start. And then up through Tongariro Crossing, up through Tongariro, and then right through to
Waihounui
last night,
Hut.
and then we've come through from that hut through to the information centre today in around about 5 hours. So look, just an amazing time. I will reiterate, this is an alpine circuit. You know, we've come in with ice picks, crampons, 3 layers of merino, storm jacket, storm pants. So please treat this mountain with respect, but by all means get out and enjoy it.